We become self-prisoners of our own self-image. We become self-prisoners of our own self-image. You see, the strongest force in human personality is the need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves. The strongest force in human personality is the need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves. So the image that we hold of ourselves controls our successes and our failures, and also impacts every single area of our life. Let's say you have a self-image of someone who's overweight, and you don't want to talk about it, and you don't want anyone else to talk about it either. But until one day you just, you know what, I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna do something. I want to lose weight because I'm tired of being single. It's always good to have that extra motivation. And you go on a diet and you go join a gym. Not that you go, but you join a gym. And you go on a diet, and what happens? You start to lose weight. Why? Because you're starving yourself. You don't eat anything white, you don't eat anything sweet, no more chocolate, no more candy, no more French fries, no more soda, because you believe they make you fat. But that's not what makes you fat. It's the self-image that makes you fat. You see, when a person who's overweight goes on a diet without altering their self-image, any weight loss will be temporary. That's why you see people gain and lose a ton in their lifetime. Look at Oprah. See, whatever you lose, you're automatically programmed to find whatever that is lost. When you step on the scale, when you start to lose weight, you look at the scale, that's not really me. Not consciously, but subconsciously. That's not who I am. I don't deserve this. And then, bam, you put the weight right back on. Now, everybody go ahead, touch your chin. Just go ahead, touch your chin. Everybody say, isn't that interesting? We become self-prisoners of our own self-image. We become self-prisoners of our own self-image. Touch your heart. Ask yourself 3 questions. Who do I have to be to dream again? And who do I have to be to live the life I want? And who do I have to be to produce the results I want? Yes, that's the question. Who do I have to be to produce the results I want? When you have the answers to these questions, you will have the key to make your great ideas succeed.
But show me your friends now and I'll show you your future. And most of the guys, not just watching this program, but most of the guys and gals on the planet, let's go out and have a drink after work. You don't say, oh, well, he's a high performer. That's not how you pick the group, is it?
What are some of your other good habits before we move on?
Well, you already said working out, no tacit approval. Clean my Sam Walton's sundown rule. That means that before he left the office every day, until he died, until he got sick, everything on his desk, every message that came in, letter, etc. I don't think he was into emails. He answered. If nothing more, he had one of his assistants, same as I do, get back and say, Brian, Mr. Pena saw your message, and he'll get back to you by the day after tomorrow. At least he's saying he got the message, but he didn't have time to answer it right now. So I clear my desk, Sam Walton's sundown rule, every day. And some days, I normally go to sleep between 11:30 and 12. But the days that you get emails or people that get emails from me at 1:30, 1:45, or 2, it's because I was implementing Sam Walton's sundown rule. So that's a great habit.
Sounds like over-communicate. That's what you do. You don't give tacit approval. You get back to people quickly.
I get back to people quickly. In that line, I can't begin to tell you how many times I get through one of my 3 assistants, or personally, I couldn't believe how quickly he got back to me. Now, I once taught, this is a lot of years ago, one of the big guys that runs one of the big banks here in the city 69 days to get back to me. The President of the United States shouldn't have to take 69 days to reply. And it was a yes or no. It wasn't some thing he had to think through. I jumped on that. I mean, I remember Sally and I took him out to dinner. It took me another 4 or 5 months to get a dinner. And then I got up before dinner and made him pay. I got up, normally you know that's not how I do it, but Sally, we got to go. Well, the check's not here, so he'll take care of it, don't worry. He brought 3 of his stooges anyway.